December 31st, 2019. Last day of the year. Didn't do a video last week because it was Christmas Eve. Wasn't intending on doing a video this week, but here we are. I was working out this morning, as most of these videos start. Giving me time to think, kind of reflect on the year. And you guys have heard me talk about one of my trainers before, Winston. Winston said something that kind of blew my mind. If someone is going to show you their true colors, let them. Blah. So, a couple weeks ago, we did a video, right? Don't make a resolution. I'm sticking to that. With one caveat. I want you to make one resolution for 2020. I'll tell you why. There's this guy that has been living up here in Dr. Taylor's head rent-free for about a week. See, I've got this thing, right? I get in fights with people, but they don't know it. And I get in fights with them up here. They don't really know that it's happening. So, it's a lot of wasted energy on my part for zero reward, right? You know, paralysis by analysis, that whole sort of thing. So, the caveat I want you to make about this resolution, about this new you in 2020, if you will. Before we talk about don't make a resolution, you know, make a lifestyle change, right? Make a decision, set a goal. Okay. Still true. Still holding strong to that. I do want to make one resolution though, and I try to do this routinely. Sometimes I do better than others. But I want you to make a resolution in 2020 to not be a bully. Now, it's weird because in all reality, warning, controversial statement about to come, trigger alert, trigger warning. Dr. Taylor is pro-bullying. I feel that bullying has a place in society. And one of my favorite things about bullying is when bullies get their asses kicked. When somebody decides to stand up for themselves and whoop up on a bully. That's fantastic. Now, with that being said, there's this guy that's been living rent-free up here for the better part of a week. One of my least favorite types of bullies are bullies who pick on people and don't know it. But Dr. Taylor, you just said you get in fights in your head with people all the time. Yes, that's in here. That's between me, myself, and I. But when somebody picks on somebody else in the public realm, if you will, let's say, oh, I don't know, the internet, and a whole bunch of other people pile on and start making fun of somebody just because somebody's doing something that a person or a group of people don't agree with. There's a local trainer here who, based on appearances alone, seems to know what he's doing. He's got a pretty decent following. He's a personal trainer. He's also a group fitness instructor for a local group fitness class around here. Let's call it, I don't know. I thought of a name for it earlier, but I forgot. You know, a pseudonym, if you will. Whatever. It's a group fitness class that takes place in parking lots and parks and stuff like that. And it's a wonderful idea. And this guy goes also and just works out on his own. And he posts a picture of this guy reading a book, wearing flip-flops, sitting on a machine at a gym. Now, gym etiquette be damned, apparently. No, I agree. That's not exactly what I think it was a chest press machine is for. But what is more constructive? To post a picture of this guy, making fun of him, and then having a whole bunch of people jump on and dogpile on this guy for no reason whatsoever. Or instead, to see this happening, go up to the guy and say, hey, you know, are you using that? I'd like to use that. What's more constructive? So there's this whole bunch of people dogpiling on this guy. And I just chime in. I'm like, what if he wasn't there to work out? What if he was there to support a friend working out? What if this guy doesn't like to work out? Totally option. Because if you're not familiar with the gym, then you're not familiar with gym etiquette. And we went back and forth. And I've never seen somebody so fervently defend their right to make fun of somebody. One of the most exclusive places in the world is probably the gym. And it's not exclusive by design, but that's how it turned out. Because a lot of people would love to go to the gym. According to a study that I made up for this talk, 10% of the population works out. According to that same study I made up, 100% of the population wants to work out. But they're intimidated by the gym. They're intimidated because they don't know what to do. They don't want to look stupid. These same people are also probably intimidated by fitness classes, by group classes, by something like that, by people who, meet together and train in a parking lot or a park or something like that. That's intimidating if you've never done it. And then if you've got a local fitness professional who posts pictures of people doing stuff that he might not necessarily agree with and that the large population of gym goers might not agree with, but instead of fixing the guy's behavior, posts pictures and makes fun of him, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you were, Mr. Bro Science, I would expect that type of behavior. If you were somebody who makes a living off of purporting to help people work out, get fit, change their lifestyle, that doesn't seem like the same type of behavior that you should engage in my opinion. Now, this whole thing might just be some sort of cathartic exercise for Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor's been, hypocritical in the past. He'll probably be hypocritical again in the future. It is human nature. But one thing I like to think I'm really not hypocritical about, at the very least, is my profession, is chiropractic. I get adjusted all the time. I do my very best to eat well, to be healthy. Sometimes I screw up. I feel like Usher right now. Not because like the ab V, but because these are my confessions. But one thing I am 99% certain that I have never done in my professional life is make fun of somebody for coming to see me or doing what I do. And I would like to think that if I was also a fitness professional, but certainly a fitness enthusiast, if I was a fitness professional, I doubt I'd be making fun of people at the gym. And I doubt I would be posting their pictures online. And I doubt I would be letting all my followers pile on this guy. It just doesn't seem like a nice thing to do. So, for 2020, I'm going to challenge you. If you're already at the gym, keep it up. If you see somebody new there tomorrow on the 1st, or this coming Monday, because Monday is a great time to start, there's going to be 2 really busy days coming up. Tomorrow, Wednesday, January 1st, and whatever day in January this next Monday is. If you've been going to the gym for a while and you see somebody new, introduce yourself. Give them your phone number. Make a new friend. Help them be accountable. Because there's a lot of people that are going to start out in the next 24 hours that are real scared. And their biggest fear is getting made fun of. Just imagine how they'd feel if they found out somebody else was doing it behind their back. Some stranger was doing it behind their back. And then even come to find out that this stranger is a local fitness professional and or coach. Be better in 2020. Be a better you. In every way, shape, and form. Don't be a bully. With all that being said, to this local coach, I forgive you. I don't know if it's my place to do so, but I do. I don't know if I'm saying that for you, if I'm saying it more for myself. But either way, I forgive you. I think you're going to do great in 2020. I hope you do. And to everybody else, I hope you do great also. Thanks for listening. on this this last edition of 2019, whatever this pseudo grind my gears / self-therapy thing, whatever it is I got going on here. You can tell this wasn't planned. I got a polo on. There's no tie. Whatever. Happy New Year, everybody. Addendum. So, we just talked a whole bunch about, you know, what sucks about going to the gym. So, Dr. Taylor, where should I go work out? I've got the places for you. 1, CrossFit Bear Down, up in Keller, Alta Vista Road. Kaylin Sims, Brandon Hart, fantastic coaches. 2, DT School of Fitness, Colleyville, Kadima Duncan, Casey Taylor, also fantastic coaches. That's one of the places I go to Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. The other place I go to, Stroud's Fitness, Winston Williams. Dude has forgotten more about weightlifting than I'll probably ever know. Another one, probably one of the most inclusive gyms that I know about, Hurst Athletics or Hurst Active Athletics. Shane Cross and the newly licensed Dr. Andrea Gibson Cross, chiropractor. So they're fantastic. Also, you want to go more the martial arts route? Fitness Fight Factory, Evan Cutts, Johnny Bedford. They're two practicing, black belts. They're both MMA fighters. They run a fantastic gym. You don't have to like MMA. If you just want a different type of cardio, kickboxing, something like that, awesome. Fitness Fight Factory over North Richland Hills, Highway 26. Dr. Taylor recommended, Dr. Taylor approved. Any one of those places, those guys will treat you great. Also, Camp Gladiator, Josh Hodnett here in the Mid-Cities, one of the most creative group class trainers I've ever met. It's the guy makes a living making working out fun. So again, pick from any one of those. If 2020, one of your goals, not resolutions, goals, is to get fit, get better, make a better you. Again, Happy New Year. Good luck tomorrow on the first day of 2020. See ya.